You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters, we kind of knew that this might end up happening at some point. Travis Kelce was going to have to answer for, number one, Aaron Rodgers throwing shade at him the other day over, of course, that cringy Pfizer commercial that Travis Kelce is in. Oh, and the other day, of course, Aaron Rodgers came out on the Pat McAfee show and nailed Travis Kelce and called him Mr. Pfizer. Still, the funniest part about this is Pat and AJ's reaction to it. Of course, the Jets and the Chiefs played this past Sunday.
Hung with the champs, and that our defense played well, and Pat didn't have a crazy game, and Mr. Pfizer, we kind of shut him down a little bit. He didn't have his crazy impact game. Obviously, he had some yards and stuff, but I felt like for the most part, we played really tough on defense, especially the last three quarters. And
Pat McAfee's reaction to this and AJ Hawk, it's just gold. It really is gold. So you had a feeling at some point Travis Kelce was going to have to answer Aaron Rodgers back, and he has done that. You always got to wonder, the thing that I know a lot of Kansas City Chiefs fans have been worried about is, will things like this Pfizer commercial, will him dating Taylor Swift, will it end up becoming sort of detrimental to the team? In other words, cause a distraction. And I can tell you right now, I've got a video coming involving Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift and how this could end up causing some real stress while Travis Kelce is trying to play through this football season. So let's get to this, because Travis Kelce has responded back to Aaron Rodgers, taking a shot at him. Kelce, 33, was asked by reporters during a press conference ahead of Sunday's game against the Vikings about Rodgers' comments from earlier this week, in which he was directly called, Kelce, quote, Mr. Pfizer. So he's going to answer this. This is by way of Schefter. Let's go.
I thought it was pretty good. I mean, with the stash right now, I look like a guy named Mr. Pfizer. Who knew I'd get into the Vax wars with Aaron Rodgers, man? It's Mr. Pfizer versus the Johnson & Johnson family over there, man.
I don't think we asked you that. Since you're in the commercial, can you kind of just say why you wanted to do that?
I mean, I've always been, once I got the vaccine, I got it because of, keeping myself safe, keeping my family safe, the people in this building. So, yeah, I stand by it 1,000%, and fully comfortable with him calling me Mr. Pfizer.
Now, in my opinion, in this day and time, I find that reaction just absolutely cringy. Quote, I thought it was pretty good, Kelce said with a laugh, in case you didn't catch it. I mean, with the stash right now, I look like a guy named Mr. Pfizer. Who knew I'd get into a vax war with Aaron Rodgers, man, Mr. Pfizer versus Mr. Johnson & Johnson over there? Kelce quipped in reference to Jets owner Woody Johnson, and heir to the Johnson & Johnson company. Well, he would go on to make some more comments and double down on this whole vax thing. Quote, there's some sort of moral victory out there that we hung with the champs and that our defense played well, Rodgers said. And he's talking about Mahomes, and he called him Mr. Pfizer. So he comes down here, Kelce does, and he doubled down on his belief in the vaccine. Quote, once I got the vaccine, I got it because of keeping myself safe, keeping my family safe, the people in this building. So, yeah, I stand by it 1,000%, fully comfortable with him calling me Mr. Pfizer. So like a true beta, he just ate it. And I kind of think that's where we're all going with Kelce these days. It should be pointed out that both him and his brother, I mean, they're world-class athletes, for crying out loud. They are literally the poster children for not having to take something like the vaccination. You're not obese. You don't have some underlying health issue. And frankly, these days, if you do, Still, I don't know about that. So let's get to some reaction because NFL fans did react to this. And I'm going to tell you, a lot of people are nailing him for doing just anything for a damn dollar bill. And, you know, I don't blame him for that because, frankly, my other thing is he makes plenty of money, so I just don't get the reasoning for having to go out there. But, you know, Big Pharma's got deep pockets, so there's no telling how much they paid Travis Kelce for this commercial. Anything for a buck, like the person he's with. So this person's actually throwing some shade at him over the Taylor Swift dating thing, too, as a way to grow his, I guess, pop culture cred. I don't know. Most of these guys have aspirations away from football. This person just said it. Sold out. You sold out. Yeah. Hopefully you only got the first jab. It was mainly saline. Real clown and his fans. Wow, taking a shot at KC fans right there. Doesn't Pfizer in Latin mean duped? Wow. Yeah, I got to keep my family safe. 4 question marks? Okay, please show me more intelligence than that. Maybe you and Roger can collaborate how the vax is woo-wee putting folks down. Anyone still getting the COVID vax needs their effing head examined. I guess when you're getting a huge check to peddle the Pfizer vaccine, you're going to really sell it to the public and be the poster boy. Clown. Woo. Wow. Being a spokesperson for a vax and working for the guy that owned the team long before the COVID vax nonsense started is a lame comparison, not the same. Yeah. Kelce's dumber than a bag of rocks. Maybe he's got CTE. Who knows? Anyone associated with Swift is a left-wing lunatic. Period. Kelce is an idiot. Perfectly healthy 30-year-old does not need the you-know-what. COVID is not worse than a cold and not as bad as the flu. I mean, he's going to carry this vax commercial with him through the end of his career now. I mean, I know when I saw the commercial, I was like, oh no. And I was already feeling that way with the oh no, the cringiness, because of course he did that Bud Light commercial about 6 weeks ago. It came out, and I did a video on that. I hammered him over doing that Bud Light commercial. I was like, just climb in a bathtub with Dylan Mulvaney. It's fine. Y'all can both hold up your Bud Light cans together. That'll be great. Y'all look great together. You and him and Taylor Swift. Y'all can all have big one nasty pop culture menage dumbass. Yeah, you can do that. I mean, I think a lot of people lost a lot of respect for Travis Kelce in just the last 6 weeks. Truly. And now it's becoming a distraction, I believe, to the Kansas City Chiefs. Like I said, I've got something on that because at some point you had a feeling that his gal's fans might get sort of ugly about some of the things that were said this week involving him and Swift. So tell me what you think, black and white sports supporters. Peace them out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.